Builder! Hello YouTube, Block Builder here. Today I have for you a DS. Just kidding, it's a transformer. Now to show you its functions in DS mode, this can open and you can play games. Not really, because it's made of Lego. I mean, you probably could make a DS that could do that. You can store the games in the back here by attaching them to this panel. It's kind of hard to get this one off the panel, but I did it. Then you can attach this game on there too. You can just act like they're in the DS. Now let's move on to the transformation of the DS, and then we'll do his game robots. Amazing name. Okay, so let's move on to the transformation. So first off, to transform the DS, whose name is Gameplay, to transform Gameplay, what we're going to want to do, swing up these panels like this. Just want those out of the way. Next, what you do is you take off his guns, like so. Just pull off his guns from in here. That's the only weapon parts storage in this guy. Okay, so once you fold up the sides of the DS top, you just want to swing that down. Next, you want to rotate the legs. These will become the legs. You just want to rotate them down. We're good, nothing broke. Careful. He's a very fragile transformer when you're transforming him. Next, you want to rotate down the other leg, like this. Swing down. You want to swing the foot out, then pull it open, like that. Next, you want to do the same thing on the other side, like so. Break it, apparently. Here we go, fix it. There we go. Put that back on. Okay. Now, rotate. You can choose which side you want on the front. I'm going to go for the darker side. Just be careful, because these little panels up here, they're all panels. Okay, now sorry about that car. That was just because of the road. Now what we're going to do is rotate this piece around. Then take this, rotate it up, and you take this little panel right here and rotate that like that. And there is one leg done. Do the other leg. Just want to rotate the whole section. Swing up this piece right here, like so. Rotate this up, and there's the other leg. So there's Gameplay's legs, and now we will do everything else. So now for the rest of Gameplay, well, actually what we need to do first is extend this out so that you can rotate it around so that it's facing the correct way. And there's his legs done. And just have this giant backpack on his back. Hold that down. Now for the arms. What you're going to do, just rotate this out, swing it down. Take this piece, slide it up. Same thing on this side, except we're going to slide that up first. You just want to rotate all of this up, swing this down, and there's one side almost done. I'll show you why I said that soon. Next, because you need to rotate these. And now, what you need to do is unbreak that. I'm unbreaking something. Amazing. Now, just want to take this tile right here, rotate it up, and that gives him the shoulder pad. Next, very difficult part, you have to compress his arm, rotate it here, then rotate it here. And I'll do the head reveal last, even though his head's already revealed, it's just not in the correct way. Next, swing this thing down, push the arm together because it's on T-bars, then break it, just push everything together, rotate this piece around, break it off, put it back on, one stud connection is very fragile. You just put this all together, and you can pose them how you'd like. And here is Gamplay in his robot mode. So now let's move on. Wait, no, he's not. He's not in his robot mode. Now he's in his robot mode. Here is Gamplay in robot mode. For articulation in this mode, his head is on a T-bar, so it can look down and up. Can rotate side to side. His arms are on T-bars. They can rotate all the way around. To finish off the transformation, I just want to do this. There we go. Now we finish the transformation. This thing, because this was blocking that, and this panel actually needs to slide up. That hidden little panel under there. Slide up this panel too. Just like so. Very complicated little guy. So there he's in robot mode. Now for the articulation. His arms have like a double jointed elbow. Pretty much. Like that. It can just rotate here and it can rotate up here. His hand, rotate, go in and out. And that's the articulation for both arms. And just put this piece back on. Now, for the legs can go forward and back and out quite far. They can also bend here. They can rotate there. His waist is on a T-bar. You have to move his backpack out of the way. Can rotate and go back and forth, which is pretty cool. And then he has a knee. Can bend over 90 degrees pretty much, or less than if you're counting here. But this is his whole leg. Can rotate at the bottom. His feet can just go like this, and they can close and they can tilt by using the hinge that transforms it. So yeah, that's Gameplay's robot mode. And then for his weapons, let me grab those really fast. Here are Gameplay's weapons. I'm going to turn them into weapon mode. You just rotate them upside down. They're stud shooters, so they can actually shoot. And he's just got these guns. I think they look really cool in his hands. Just put them in his hands. There we go. Here's Gamplay the Gunslinger. There's Gamplay in robot mode. And now let's move on to his game cons, or game bots, whatever you want to call them. Get them out of the way. And now we will start off with Cartridge. I love his name. This is why. Game Cartridge. His name's Cartridge. And it sounds like a bird. You just fold these wings out. Flip the head around. Rotate this like this. Swing his head all the way up. Swing these back. Here's Cartridge in his bird mode. For weapons, you can take these little guns that can store on Gamplay. You just attach them to the tips of his wings. Slide those in. And there's his little weapons. Like that. And now for SD. Like SD card. Even though he's not an SD card. But whatever. So you're just going to slide these out. Like that. Rotate up the arms. Slide this panel around. Rotate up the arms all the way. Swing the legs down. Slide this panel in front. Slide that down. Rotate the hands forward. Same thing on the other side. Rotate them around like this. Rotate this piece around. Slide it in. This is his head, his tile. Just rotate these down. Rotate this around. Then just pull his waist down a little. Here's SD in robot mode. Really cool little guy. Quite a bit of articulation in this little dude. And for his weapons, he's got guns. Like his friend, Gamplay. He can shoot you. And yeah, that is SD. For articulation, his arms are on T-bars and can rotate 360 degrees, and go up and down. His hands can bend side to side. Head can look around, and you can cheat the pieces and have him look like he's looking up, which is pretty cool. Legs can go forward and back, can rotate at the knee, it can bend at this knee, and he's got like this chicken leg type style, which is really cool. Waist can rotate, and yeah, that is SD in robot mode and his articulation. Here's cartridge. Cartridge's articulation is can look around. It can be like, what you doing back there? Or you can just tilt and be like, what's wrong? His arms can just swing forward and back. So yeah, it's cartridges and SD's articulation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great day. Block Builder breaking out.